For today's video, as you saw on the title on the video, that we are going to treat, let's say, a real problem, and a lot of people try to speak in English and they want to speak it really confidently, with confidence. And I want to tell you something. It takes time, but it's possible. Everything is possible. Hi guys, how are you doing today? It's teacher Ines right here, and in today's video we are going to talk about a very important subject, which is sorry for the music, which is that we are going, or I am going to share with you 4 steps to know how to speak in English with confidence, which is really important, because when someone is talking like, you know, he or she is afraid, or she have this anxiety, or he is shy, talking with a new language, it can create a sort of stress and anxiety, and it can be a little bit difficult and complicated. So there's no reason, first of all, there's no reason to be shy, or no reason to be stressed or anxious about that, because we all passed through this, and yes, I passed through it. So if I could do it, so I think that you can do it. So I'm going to share with you just 4 steps. Every time I just want to share you like 3 to 4 ideas, so that it can be easier for you, because if I share with you a lot of things, you're going to be very, you know, very confused, like how am I going to start or something like that. So for this reason I try to my possible to share with you some simple ideas. But before starting, you guys, don't forget to subscribe into this channel, so that every time and hit the bell also, so that every time you will receive a new video about learning English. And this is what I am trying to do currently. I'm trying to do my best to help you to learn English with a simple way and with simple advice. So I want you to know that probably all of these 4 steps, I've talked about it in the videos before, but today we are going to, you know, to talk about it more. So the first step that you have to do, or the first advice, let's say, is to write your journal or your to-do list in English every single day, okay? Every day. So now you are going to tell me, like, what is this? I want to talk in English confidently, I don't want to write. And, like, you know, what is the relationship between them? And there is absolutely a relationship between them. Actually, journaling is going to help you to organize your thoughts and to express your feelings, especially if in the beginning you have like, for you, expressing your feelings, expressing your ideas, to speak it, it's hard, but to write it, you can write it, okay? Right? So you have to write it. Just try to write it. Don't be afraid of mistakes, and this is a whole part that we are going to talk about. But from right now, I just want you to write your journal every single day, like just for 5 minutes. That's less efforts, and if you're going to do that, you are going to see real results in, you know, 6 months or so. You're going to see a very huge result. So right here in this step, it's all about consistency. If you're consistent, you're going to succeed. If you are not, it's going to take for you a little bit more of efforts, because in everything, not just in English or languages, or if we have a goal and we want to achieve it, we have to to be consistent about it and to start just journaling. Actually will help you also to use new words and new vocabulary. Sometimes you are going to not find the words or the expressions, the common expressions in English, so you're going to search about it, like how do we say this and that, and you're going to try to search about it and to use it into your phrases. So this is a very amazing step. And finally, also use the words that you see in TV, that you watch, maybe a word that really captivated you, or what you listen in the podcast. If you remember the last video that I did about it, I talked about podcasts and everything right here. And yeah, just use the new words that you listen to or you watch to, you know. And this is the way how I actually learned. I was watching a lot of films and series, and in every time I listen a word that like get my attention, I just grab it and try to use it. Even if sometimes I wasn't writing it, I tried to use it in my dictionary of, you know, speaking in English. So this is the first. The second advice, which I think it is really powerful if you're going to do this, is to record yourself. Recording yourself by doing a video or by recording your voice. Also, you know, you grab like a subject that you are really interested in and you just try to speak and talk, even if you don't have enough informations or enough vocabulary in English, and even if it's going to be a little bit challenging in the beginning, but I really encourage you to do so. Okay, to talk and to record yourself. There are maybe some people who are not afraid and not shy, but not really used to record themselves in front of the camera. That's for me a really huge part if you wanna speak and talk with confidence, because I used it. Okay, so I started Instagram in order to like, because I wanted to really improve my speaking English skills, and so this is why I decided to start Instagram before YouTube. And in the beginning it was very weird to film myself in front of the camera like that, but here we are. So now that I practiced so many years, for 7 years now, that I practiced in front of the camera, I recorded myself repeatedly, consistently, and very often. So look at me right now. I was never imagining myself one day speaking with this fluency, but here we are. So if there is a powerful advice that I can tell you in this video, is to record yourself. You will notice an amazing result, which is of course within the time, not like within the first months or something like that. Just be consistent and patient. And I always tell my students that you are going to see the real difference like after 6 months. Okay, nothing comes easily. Okay, I just want you to be realistic. Every goal comes with patience and with consistency. Here is the third advice, which is also a really important advice, and I think I speak and I told you about it in my previous videos, which is actually to join the groups on Instagram or on YouTube or Facebook also. Facebook is a very good platform because it's a platform where you have some groups. Okay, so you just search like speaking English, or in your language like Inglésية, Anglais. something like that, and you're going to find some groups. And in these groups, you can just speak with a lot of people, with native people. Also in YouTube, try to try to comment right here, okay? Try to comment and I will answer you and speak with you. Also, an amazing idea is that you search not just for my videos on YouTube, a lot of native people in English. You can go through their channels and like comment about their subject, comment about something, just choose something that is interesting for you and try to comment, to interact with people. And this is a way to get confidence. Like, this is a really efficient way to get confidence, because you are right here practicing, okay? We are not even in learning, but we are practicing, and this is a very important thing, is to practice with someone. You can also speak with someone if you can. If you cannot, that's okay, that's really okay. I mean, the first month is, or the way how I learned English, I never spoke with like a native person. I think just my English teacher, but that's it, So you can do it. If you want to join my group on WhatsApp, so I have 2 groups. They are actually my students who I gave them some lessons, and I suggested that we create a WhatsApp group. So like, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, just leave me a comment and give me your phone number, your name, and I will make you in the group. Okay, if there is a 4th advice that I want to give you, is actually to don't be afraid to do mistakes, okay? Everyone can do mistakes, even teachers. Look at me, I said the wrong word. I said speaked, which is actually really wrong. It's spoke, okay? So each one of us can do wrong and spell wrong or something like that. So just please don't be afraid. Don't be, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. If we want to learn, just make this in your head. If you want to learn something, you are absolutely going to fail in it, and you are absolutely going to do a lot of things wrong. It's like, learning how to drive a car. In the beginning, you are not an expert on it, and you are really afraid. That's a reality, and you're just trying, to learn, and you're going to fail and to do mistakes, a ton of mistakes, before that you are going to have your license. So this is the same thing. Just don't be afraid, just practice. Even if you're doing mistakes, that's okay, that's totally okay, because for me, like, just see it as an opportunity to improve, okay? To improve yourself, and within the time you're going to improve so much things. But for now, you need to practice, because the language, without practicing the language, it's impossible to learn it. Just to tell you right now, if you're just listening and writing without practicing, that's nothing. So this is the most important thing that I want you to grab into your mind, is that you have to practice, and there is absolutely no shame to do mistakes. So this was it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. Tell me on comments, what did you like, or maybe what do you want to see in the next video? That would really help me. And thank you so much for all your support and your love and your shares and your comments. You're so sweet, and I really love you for that, and I wish that I can help you more. So if you liked this video, don't forget to encourage me to make thumbs ups and to subscribe into the channel so that our community is growing really fast. So that's a really good point. And I'm going to tell you, see you the next video. Love you.